They have a charger I can borrow since I'm using a phone as a monitor.
Yeah.
Which
You
Which
have like the
phone?
old iPhone charger, or do you have the old one? Lightning.
Good you go. Oh, that's chickens.
That's just how I mean about that. There was F1 drivers, and they were asking the current F1 grid if what catchphrase or who does the catchphrase "Kachap," and someone said "Chick Hicks," and everyone that on the sim goes kept going "Chick Chick." It's like all the way down.
Good jigga.
All right. So, Jeff, you are ready for your date.
You do his hair.
I feel like he's got good hair.
Yeah,
Right?
he does have good.
I would have done a
We just saw it for the first time, and it was a beautiful braid, right?
Long.
I would have done a
Yeah.
cold shower.
Because there's no.
All right.
Freshen up.
You freshen up for your date. I guess you'll probably have a couple hours since that was in the morning that you guys did that. So now
Do you want me to braid your hair really beautiful? I do a Dutch braid.
Might as well.
I'll braid Soda's hair.
Are you bringing Remy on your date?
I would use Remy as his what do you call it? Not amulet. The decorator.
Okay.
Turn back into his silver beads or silver ring. I can't still haven't decided which way I want to.
Okay.
And just like decorations in the hair. That way I'm not without him. So
Yeah.
if shit hits the fan.
Okay.
I think underneath I would still keep the leather padded armor. Because I'm not that I don't trust the town, but the Frozen Follows are in charge now, so
Well, and you're going to a place that's new to the town.
yeah.
Grove or whatever.
So I just keep it underneath. I mean, it would be underneath my regular clothes anyways. So
Okay.
Do you want us close, like not listening in, but like?
But
I don't
like
think
you're
that I
gonna
realized that I don't think
Do
that
you have an
Stephanie knew that
elderberry? Do I have your phone number?
I only have a sign stuff. My dad. I don't have money.
We'll work on that later.
1,000 gold is the most gold I've had. I got to Sindo's school because I came from Worcestershire. Good scholarship.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I'm poor.
That's right.
My parents have to see the kitchen.
I'm sorry, you guys can bond about
Not quite. Of slightly different levels.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
All poor people.
Well, wait. Jeff still has his parents.
And his brother and sister. I don't have grandparents anymore.
We can bond
No,
over that.
I'm similar than mine.
Bond over both still having good parents. Sorry.
Too soon.
We only make fun of the people we love around here.
Then you buy him nice clothes.
Work group inspirations. Crazy work, Tyler.
It was crazy work.
Why won't you die?
Maybe because he's not meant to die.
I think I would stop one more time in Stardust Earth
Okay.
and ask Sally if she has Allie.
Old friend Allie that you bring him.
Did I even write Allie in my backstory? Because I don't remember. Okay.
No.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, I don't remember writing Allie, but it makes sense. But anyways, I would go in and ask Allie, like, hey, what? Out of curiosity, if actually, like,
He looks to you in your new outfit.
I spiffed it up a little bit, I guess.
What's the occasion?
A date with Leah.
Gets a big grin. Exciting.
So yeah, I had no idea until yesterday that she liked me. I'm a roll it insight. Chef knows, but he wants to be sure.
No.
Heads.
Comes back, her. I really like you, Chef.
Say.
See this fungus?
Six.
Thanks. She must have choked on something.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, we're going to the Grove today, and I'm
As
I
rich.
had
Turtle skin.
That is too rich.
Cologne.
I don't have any clones or anything to make myself smell better. I have a bunch of herbs, but like I use them in potions. So
Well, if you're looking for cologne, you might have to go to Ring.
nice. Okay.
You might have something, but
Would you are there any herbs? Or like any herbs that like you is there any like herbs or scents that I could make that you think you would like?
This is amazing.
Well-
she's tea as well, and then tea is a lot of things.
Charlotte is getting torn in a tattered
scent of,
in the back.
of a flame lilies.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Just a floral scent, but it's not. It's one of the more potent plants that you can get a hold of here. No, too much. It would be something. Otherwise, that's all I would have.
Why don't I pick up six doses or six?
All right, of flame lilies. So that will be 3 gold pieces.
But
I mean, I'm gonna pick that up and stop.
Okay. Good.
oh, good.
Grand Regent, it's great to see you. Red nose mixing your cologne is the best way to do.
Well, I'm gonna mix them and test them and like smell them before I actually.
Don't smell like a skunk.
Yeah. You don't mix potions.
That's
without
not cologne.
smelling. What is it? The whiff? You don't sniff.
Sniff test the potion. Yep, smells like healing to me.
Meanwhile, his nostrils got blue hair growing. Blood starts trickling down. The bucket is still blue.
I'm like, oh wow, not the whole.
That's
It's date one. I'm not that guy. I'm not cold. Who do you take me for? Alright. Head over
Step
to.
out.
He's a gentleman.
But on your way over, you see there's this old man, with a cane, skin complete. Watching you walk.
I stopped. I would like to apologize once again, McGuckick. It was not my intention to turn you entirely purple. I learned my lesson, and I have never done anything like that to anyone.
You learned your lesson.
I'm still trying to find a way to turn it back, unless you want it that way, but it's taking some time. I'm sorry.
Why are you dressed like?
I'm going on a date tonight.
Do tell him that. Tasha.
It's a good. She would shut up.
Did you? No,
I thought so too.
Continue on your way to
I think
Rain's
it's
Wares.
Yeah.
Right. The door opens, and you see Mr. Rain glances up and sees the outfit. Mr. Frost! Aha!
What are you saying? You're saying frozen?
No. Sorry. I took you for someone else.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
We're here.
Oh, I'm looking for a cologne.
Yes. Well,
I have experience with potions, but I don't have much experience for sets. So
good dressed. Looks like something.
so
The sun should be something.
yeah. This is a first step. I'm not trying to be overly um, overly powerful.
I'm just goes in the back. I don't sell much of this, so I don't keep much on that. Slides a little vial. Take it with.
And I unscrew it so I don't spray it on me. I take a whiff. Wow.
It is like so on snow. So strong. But the only thing you don't do much cologne up here.
Fair enough.
You can dilute it. It's okay. It's its raw power.
Immediately what I was thinking.
Like more.
Exudes subtle.
Marketed at 50 gold, but I've had that thing
All right. Say 25, kind of good.
more than good.
Alright.
Good luck tonight.
Thank you. I dropped the 25 gold. And can you continue on my way?
As you step out, you hear him talk to his wife. What the fuck?
Oh, he loved the expired shitty cologne we stocked. I never thought we'd be accepted.
I would then head back to
I honestly thought that Lewis was
BR and start trying to I would
I'll let you dilute it.
dilute it and then I would start
the
trying to
lily-
put little bits of little
So
until it's not
D20 roll on a lily scent.
20 roll. 1.
It does not smell great. You're probably gonna have to go with hair supplement.
All right, I'm gonna try. Can I try it again, or would that?
Oh yeah, you have 6 doses.
Okay, I'm gonna try that. What's wrong? 18.
Smells a lot better than hair supplement.
Okay, I'm good with trying it too.
Okay.
Mark 2.
And well, the hour approaches, the hour of 6 p.m. where your date is ahead of you. What are the rest of you guys are doing when you find out? Where are you guys going to be? What are you guys going to be doing?
Spiffy brand new outfit.
We do. Should we go peruse the grove, perhaps? It's the new hot spot in town. No. We don't need to interrupt.
Of course not.
No, we'll actually leave and be this time since it's like a real big. I think it's respectful.
BBR, the nicest restaurant in town.
Yeah, is there anywhere else we can go?
Technically, it would be
Should we
nicest because we have a
Rusty Button?
professional.
Go to Rusty Button, and we'll, in honor of Chef, to have a good date, we'll all buy a deck of cards.
Yes.
That sounds like a great
Yes.
use of time. We'll buy him one too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With a little congratulations for Christine.
Yeah.
All
Rusty
right.
Button it is.
And their
So-
brand new clothes.
Do you guys want to roll for your Rusty Button party square?
Yeah, let's see. 100.
It's been a
It's been a while.
couple months.
Percentile dice first.
Yeah, and we get 5.
4.
Jeff's starting to get shakes because he's
Nervous.
nervous.
Aw.
But also, he realized that there's a rusty button in town, and like we just said, he hasn't opened it in a month or 2.
He's going through withdrawals.
All right.
I
So
rolled that.
Morgan, I'm gonna roll four percentile dice for me.
64.
Okay. And
Seven.
Esserin,
Okay. 71.
71. Spleen,
60. Nope, that's a 5. 53.
53. Give me a d20 roll.
Ooh.
That's a nat one.
You have a regular print of Chad Lackman.
Let's go.
It's bebop.
And 0 or
I
100?
gotta roll it again though.
Oh, that's just
Okay,
7.
7.
Add a nickel.
That is a Theron. So roll me a d20.
That's 3 nickels. Still isn't a lot. It's becoming a pattern.
Standard Theron.
Oh, we just need to get a crit for
Yep.
Hollow Red.
Nemesis,
How many do I have?
4.
Two.
So that would be 70.
So I got 51.
Okay, so 51 is Brutus.
49.
49. That is another Brutus.
Okay. 42.
42. Give me a d20.
15.
That is a standard drunkie.
Let's go.
Love drunkie.
Drunkie's always a
70?
There's nothing about it.
That-
True.
Clean.
You just rolled a gun.
Sad?
I'm like waiting for Drunky to show us.
Drunkie will.
Dude,
Believe it, Drunkie.
21.
21.
21.
That is, give me a d20.
10.
That is a
I have
mulberry.
a bow.
Hey.
I have a hollow bow.
All on the map.
37.
37. Oceanus.
Okay.
next time we go to Neverwinter, we gotta check the card shops. Because it's only the one set of cards. But
94.
94. Punkata.
89.
Hydra. Cole's favorite. Does Chardic get a pack of cards or no?
Probably not.
Tingle?
All right, we rolled a 97.
97. Okay. That is a Ronin.
oh,
I got a 69.
Nice. That is a Spleen.
I got a 84.
84. That is, give me a d20.
90.
oh my god.
The Black Knight
Oh.
was Gub or Mup? Okay.
Because I played Gub in that.
And
I got a 02.
02. Give me a
I
d20.
forgot your name.
Nope.
That is a Hokar.
Elder. A special guy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So,
Gotten the grasp on that.
well, you guys are at the Rusty Button
So I'm gonna get a deck of cards.
for Chef.
Yeah.
Okay.
It won't open.
I'll also buy one for Chef's Week too. I really love it.
Hey,
How much
Chef
will you
next
extra that?
How much is a deck of cards again?
Silver.
What?
It's here.
To the group because that's where we said we were going. We didn't say that I was gonna go and pick her up though. And I don't know if she'd be able to work.
He gets off at 6.
True. I'm gonna go to work to Canada
Okay.
and just check that.
So, as you arrive, she's turned around, locking up. She spins around.
Subtle power. Yeah.
Hard. It could just be, well, yes, it could just be a straight charisma roll.
Alright. Do I add guidance onto this guy?
We have advantage,
Riz
right?
check.
Let's check.
Do it just to have it.
We have advantage, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you got it.
Guidance might as well.
Needs Grand Region. Of
Thank
course he's got it.
The one I was gonna roll got a 2. And that was a 16. And charisma is +1, so 18.
Jeez. You guys only can wonder how good the day is.
I know. We want to know so
I really
bad.
hope he's not blowing it.
Perception.
See jack shit. 3, 4 perceptions under not intelligence, it's wisdom. +3. So 10.
And she will lead you to the grove, which is just north a little bit. Cliffside overlooking the sea of moving ice. As you approach it, you see a familiar tree, a large willow with thick icicles hanging off of it that chime.
As she's leading me, I grab her hand, hold tight. For a second, I say, "Stop. Hold on.
Sorry.
Willow should not be there."
It appeared a couple months ago.
Yeah, we just almost went for 4 days. What, 6 days? 5 days ago. Yeah, 5 days because it's been 1 day.
So like, can
I know it's been a few days.
It hasn't moved yet.
things going fine with this day. Nothing weird happening, right?
Stay right here. Is it like a rock or something nearby?
I mean, yeah.
You stay behind.
Okay.
I'm going to walk up. I'm going to cast Sanctuary on myself.
Okay.
I have my spell slots.
The wind catches your cloak as you step towards the tree. Sun setting.
I cast Sanctuary on myself, and I'm going to prep the dodge action if the tree makes like the icicle attack, makes an attack. And I walk up within range of the tree.
As you approach it, wind it blows, causing icicles to chime. It's peaceful. Doesn't move.
I turn back and go, never mind. It was, maybe I'm just a little jumpy.
She scurries up, takes your hand. Did you bring food?
I usually do. And I check my bag just in case. I feel like I would have grabbed something from it because I was cooking before.
Yeah.
So I brought, I think I would have pulled some of the fish and I would have made it. Could I say like before I left, or after making the potion and in between, I think I would have pulled some of the, they don't have very much salmon because they were saving it for the next, but
Yeah.
my dad let me, he knew.
Yep.
I made some salmon, I fried some salmon and like made some nice sides for that as well.
Okay.
And I looked at my bag just to make sure it's still there. I did.
Right. You want to give me a culinary check on that?
Yeah.
If it sucks, she's not going to look at it.
All is conditional.
On food.
I mean,
Yeah.
Okay. Because if I didn't, then I wouldn't have the extra whatever.
Right. So you get proficiency. You get to add your
It's like a +9 instead.
Yep.
Good thing. 17 plus 2 is 19.
19. Okay. Pretty good. Not your best work, but it's very good.
Right.
Your ceiling is so much higher than most people's for cooking.
Yeah, my max is 4 plus 9.
33, right?
So, yeah, 33.
There's a max. Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess we continue on to the grove.
Yeah.
I lead the way.
So you see
I am going to keep
the willow.
an eye out now.
Yep.
For seeing that.
You see all sorts of other plants that are not native to this plane. That's good.
I think Dio would see that I'm like starting to like pay a little more attention to the plants because we had just spent the last day talking
Yeah.
about it. And she just knows me growing up. I'd be very interested in different
Yeah.
plants.
So
And like I'm not trying to be like mean or like not interested. It's just like
he, for the picnic, lays out the blanket right next to where those plants are so that you can look at them.
and as she lays out, I pull out bag holding still warm and like steamy food. I would have been the salmon, it would have been the sides, it would have been I would have grabbed some ale as well. But there's water too, because you can't just drink it. It's unlike some of the people.
yeah.
And I would start enjoying it, and I'd look at this and I'd look at my tea like, do you know what these plants are?
She takes a bite. It's delicious. Yes, actually, pulls out some notes he has for you, Jovan, that details these plants and doesn't know potion effects, but has details. I can get you a list of those.
I never said he was smooth with words.
Thanks.
You know, you're pretty cool.
Oh, pretty cool guy. Enjoying the food. Give me an insight check.
That is a 22.
She's quiet. She's a little nervous. She's trying to think of something. And it's funny because just yesterday you guys were talking, catching up, but now that she's like in her mind, oh my god, this is the day she's shut down her brain. She doesn't know what to say.
As if I have anything. He's locking up. Some. Did lock up, trying to figure out what to say to Emma.
It worked out.
They did apparently. Like, are you? How are you doing? Is all the food good? Like, I feel like this is some okay. I don't know if it was amazing this time.
It's the best food I've had. It's basically rations. I haven't had a lot of time to step away. I could really use some extra help around.
No, I don't have. I need some good food for helping us out. I feel like.
Actually, if something comes to mind, your sister would love to help with the life.
I would love to have food help, but you know my parents are pretty set on her staying out there, and
Yeah.
I'll see what I can do. I'd love to have her work there. I gave her a Netherese book that I found on the journey. Sorry, I'm sorry. Say it. No, I gave her a drift book I found on the journey. So that she can stay. Good Lord. Not even second Germans. Not even second cousins.
First degree cousin.
Cousins in the first degree. Yeah. Pretty cool. I mean, having me thoughts.
Me too. I'm glad you wanted to come.
Listen, I know.
Give me the blood by the sugar.
Amazing. Would you want to go? We're not a great.
I'm sure you've got to get back to the tree.
We're your friends.
What's your plan? This adventuring. I know it's your calling. You've been gone. You know,
I definitely want to come back. I'd love to keep exploring. I'd love to keep finding new herbs and maybe one day getting my siblings into it as well. And if you wanted, I would love if you came too.
travel the world.
Travel the world, yeah. Finding new magic, new scrolls, new lore. There's so much to find, let alone else. There's so many ruins, so many lost knowledge. Finding for recipes, potions, magic, lore.
That would be amazing.
It's fine.
To go underneath you guys.
Except instead of the whole thing, it's like just it's just tingling. Like, fuck, I didn't know how that's how it worked.
They have like a metal sheet under it with.
And as you finish the food, you watch the sun set over the sea of moving ice, flexed off of it, and yeah, have a nice rest evening.
Can I walk her back to her house or wherever she's staying up in more?
And
Do you want to? Do you want to meet again the New Year's Eve? Do you like another date? Go out before and then
yeah, there'll be a little festival, so that'd be perfect.
sweet. See you then.
Have a nice night, boy.
You as well.
And she turns.
Yeah, I walk away, going, I don't know what the fuck to do. Well, that's
But it's I'd say around 8:30. I feel like
once he's out of
that
eyesight, maybe not. Not your side.
Well done, boy. Cole is
Stiffen up and
standing-
Cool. Were you watching? Or were you just passing by?
my job to tabs on things that are going on in town now.
Reaping onions.
Village secure. Well, you're off.
And we plan to deal with that issue. If you want to be a man, you can join us.
Jeff's coming.
You know about being up there.
I know plenty more. Just because I was good at fighting. Don't know how to split someone. So I can take a guess, but I won't. God damn it. That's my insight suck tonight. 10.
Supporting this entire village.
Seems like you have been thrust into the role. Not right now. It's going to his head. It's going to his head.
No one else stepped up. I did. Take leadership.
Congratulations on a role that was. Trusted you to give it before.
These words were very mad. She's doing it.
So that they're going.
Out of just curiosity, I'm going to glance around, checking for anyone else besides him. So perception check. Okay. Perception.
See anybody else?
That's all you have to say. Second.
One.
So firstly, specify what I could and couldn't.
It's true. Enough.
The thing is, you say so. Whatever you do is, okay. Do not step out or do not say. I can cast Healing Word on myself. I can cast Ray of Sickness. I have Remy that can deal damage for me. I also have Drow Poison and 2 daggers. Sorry. I have Heat Metal. I have my armor of magical strength now.
Smart.
I have 5 of my healing potions. I have a mild poison as well.
So you guys are waiting at the rusty button, and you know they're at the rusty
I
button.
think.
Make your way over.
Well, if you do anything stupid or something.
No, I don't think he would.
He
It's not even a challenge anyone to a duel or something.
responsible. I don't think.
Blast over the doors. I know. I say, oh my god.
What did you do?
I also got a bag of food.
You did
Thank you.
though.
It went amazing. I'm going to a duel
So
now.
proud. What?
You what? What the hell did you do?
You what? I'm going to duel Cole. 'Cause he
Why?
asked- Because he questioned my honor, and I need to.
Because you went out with Theo?
Mhm.
He took that personally?
He's a jealous little shit.
You definitely didn't antagonize him at all.
Well,
No, why would I ever do that? He's
That's
the one
very
that started it all.
peaceful.
have you fought him before?
Yes.
How'd that
How
go?
did you win?
I didn't have my upgrades.
How
So
many
you
times
kicked your
did you
ass.
win?
None.
Oh, what was the count for that?
So
So I'm 20. So if I left at 19, and we were starting on the road, I probably would have started fighting or dueling. It was ass whoopings since 5.
14 years of ass beatings. How many did you come out on top of?
Oh,
Reminder: my family is, or the Boyar family is foods.
Yeah.
The Frozen Follows are fighting.
uh-huh.
He was trained since 5
Yeah, so why are we doing this again?
because I have.
When
the
there's a
upper hand
girl
this
on
time.
the line?
Oh, she's not going to. She doesn't care for my.
No.
This is for me.
Yeah, but
I'm not gonna let him keep more.
You know,
okay.
I think you should kick his ass.
To leave it,
Yes.
This?
Question for you. Actually, for the group, I have a Shardling.
Yeah.
Someone want to give me a fun spell?
You like fireworks?
Yeah.
Remember not
Maybe
to
not
kill this person.
because we're pretty. It's a small space. I don't think I could get.
If you want something funny, I can give you a little reduce. And
Can punt him. I use
So you
my.
would shrink down to about 3 feet.
yeah, he'd be
Oh,
hopping.
See, Sep, so if you get
But it would give him disadvantage on his
That would be very useful.
How long does the reduce work?
Oh, nice. Surely they're summoning spells that are going to block me from winning it. Oh, and it's E for enlarge.
5.
Oh, sorry. I can check it. I don't think they changed it. Compare for future reference.
Should I be using the sharding on this?
Okay, mine says range 30 feet, concentration up to a minute.
Yep.
Okay. Constitution save.
How's your strength?
Bad, but I have the armor of magical strength,
Yeah,
which
you
swaps my strength and my intelligence.
So can you use it?
Yeah, if you small, the weapons also deal a d4 less.
I have
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Can you cast?
Would be my pleasure.
Can you use weapons?
I can. I use daggers, which are dexterity, which I have a 0 in.
What, like a strength weapon?
All right, because I can only use our magical strength only. So I used one of them when I was casting it.
What's
Yeah.
lit?
Yeah, throw it,
Also, I want to
catch it, and then
blades.
toss it behind the shoulder.
All I have is strength weapon.
Don't drop.
Oh shoot! Hey, I threw my axe at your head.
Alright, you have a shardling with large reduce.
if I chrono shift something, like were they people roll and then they re-roll. I force a re-roll. Do they know that happens?
I mean,
It's because time limits.
Well, the time doesn't slow because they roll it. Like the roll happens and then I
reverse
Also-
time. But I have a feeling he's also going to break it. So
Well,
this is more just. This is more. Yeah.
I don't know that it is.
We're not going to.
Okay.
I mean,
Actually,
I'm
if
just
you want to
asking.
use healing word, I'd be fine with that.
Oh, you challenge him to a duel. You're going to duel him.
Gallon.
Shark
Shark-
on the line here.
Yeah, Chardix says,
Yeah.
All right.
Chardix a wild biting, so this.
Oh,
Thank you, Rick.
we'll be there to support.
Yeah, more in spirit.
And chug healing potions if needed. Now they're eating.
Do you have? Is that no?
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Too much of those words.
Then I guess we head over.
All right. What is your current armor class?
When?
The magic armor doesn't. It's only
So-
camping up. If I use my charge and then swapping them. So it's
So,
What?
as you approach the pit,
Me too.
Yeah. Oh, nervous.
he stands there in his hide armor. There's a couple other Frozen Follow clan around. And they
while we were back there, I was telling them to go with the blades. The drought poison.
which blades?
I have 2 daggers.
Okay.
One dagger has. I'll just say, this is mild. This is strong.
Okay.
So if I go for attack,
Morrigan, you do notice he's sipping on something as you can't tell you.
Is that loud?
What's that?
Is that allowed?
Anything
Technically.
else?
I'm going to actually. I just forgot. I rolled it before. For boldness on my cheater. Not you. Oh, okay.
Poisoning his blades.
You never did.
Something about shooting you?
Zoldis, the drinker can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to every attack roll and saving throw they make for the next
Okay.
one. So when I walk
to
to the ring, I'm gonna have that potion in my hand,
Okay.
and because I know he's going to be sick.
Yep. You would know. He knows you're an alchemist. He's expecting you to use poisons. Like, you might be using something that can negate
Potion
or
of poison resistance. Something.
assist him. But as far as it goes for his knowledge on what you know, he really only knows.
I stand across the ring from him.
Rip the cloak off.
I rip the cloak off and I hand it up. I hand it over to Thad, and I pop the potion and drop the bonus point. So I have 10 rounds. Bonus.
Okay. He releases his focus or holds his hand out, and 2 of his guard guys remove his cloak. What's your weapon? Boil?
These daggers. And mine. Don't get into. You.
You're so.
I walk to the center and put on my hand to give a shake to say, like, if one says uncle, we forfeit.
Forfeit. Opposite ends of the ring. I think we need some battle music for this.
Yeah, 100%.
What do you think the over under on that winning is?
I'm gonna get. Steven, you gotta make it less interesting so I can go downstairs and bring these.
So fucking interesting. Like the day before I went great. Now I'm fighting my rival. This is going great. I'm knocked as hell.
See how this
I must again. He's a
Thank you.
Sorry.
Thanks, bitch. Yep.
Yeah.
Site on Cole Frozen Follow to size him up a bit.
Okay.
Can I also? What would that be? Inside?
Yes.
Yeah, I want to size this guy up.
14.
Okay.
That's a really good roll. And it's a crit, so.
He won.
Do I
I'd
think
like
Chef's
to
got
size
this?
them up to
Yeah.
If
What's my impression of Chef winning this?
11.
if it were completely even, obviously he's gonna whoop on Chef. But Chef has these buffs. Chef has spells.
Yeah.
But he seems sturdy, but you don't think he's as tough as Ilvar, who
Nemesis.
He's not as
Nemesis
tough as
fought,
Ilvar.
but he's a big dude.
Yeah.
But he's also not using weapons.
Is Bilbar
Chef's
father?
giving him fair shake.
No.
Giving him fair shake.
Bilbar's last name.
It looks fairly even because you have all your buffs and stuff. Maybe.
What's that?
What's Ilbar's
If you were
last
just going raw into this, you whoop your ass.
That's why I was trying to prep as much as I can. I dropped the strength stuff, but
I'm
like,
gonna have to dig for it.
Okay, but it's not. He's not related to Quinn.
Yeah, he doesn't like Cole Frozen Follow. He thinks he's a cocky prick.
yes.
Ilvar.
Can I look and see if Gilbar is here? Because I feel like this would have garnered some attention. We said it like Olympics in the
Square.
I mean, it would have been after he had left. But Nemesis, I mean, you knew he didn't like Ilvar didn't like him, so I mean, you could have snagged him.
Sure.
We'll say you saw him at the Rusty Button.
Is Dia?
I mean, of course, he's a frequent flyer in the rest of them.
Uh,
Love the nuggies. Nuggies are so good.
and if Full tried to, yeah, you know what? I think Dia is here.
He knows I lost every single one, so I don't think she would care that
You know,
But she's here.
She's trying to make sure you survive.
much. Well, we're spread up.
roll initiative. Get to go first.
No! That's insane.
Wait, sorry.
Oh,
I have a luck point that I've been saving for sessions. Remember when we drank those potions?
Yeah.
Oh,
It was luck.
Went from a nat 1 to a nat 20. On initiative.
That's insane.
So, I've been saving the luck point for something that's not that serious.
This is
the most serious thing. This is.
It's true. This is the most
This
intense.
is like one of my main blessings.
He's our
I gotta be
king.
honest.
So,
Because if I win this, I'm never going to fight him again. If I lose this, I'm going to keep fighting him. So I win.
Okay.
That's Chip's mindset.
so as soon as you, he closes the distance and is going to attempt to unarmed strike, which is a 22 to hit.
Yes.
Yep. So comes at you with an elbow to the jaw for 7 points of damage, and as his bonus action, with the Tavern Brawler, he can also make a grapple. So you have to roll strength against him. Remember, you have advantage if you use your charge.
No, I don't have an advantage.
No, I thought you got advantage on strength athletics or something.
Wait, are you saying if I didn't? Is that what you're talking about?
Oh, I guess not.
Because if I get knocked over, I don't
So what's the armor do?
armor. When the wearer makes a strength check or strength saving throw, it can expend 1 charge to add a bonus to the roll equal to its
Okay,
intelligence.
so this is a strength check. So if you wanted to use a charge on it, put it.
The roll. 19. On that.
19.
It's not
Bad. All right. He got a 17. So with his bonus action, he attempts to grapple, and you are able to push him aside, but he's going to come back with a second unarmed attack at a 20
It's
something
above 12.
for 5 points of damage.
Okay.
And he squares up, and it's your turn.
Fairy fire is. Dude, I should really know this by now. Fairy fire action or fairy fire bonus action?
I'm going to say it's an action.
I think it's an action as well. Yeah, it's an action. Action. Fairy fire was having him in there. He's got a hex save.
All right. 8.
Doesn't make it.
So what does that do?
Fairy fire
It's
gives
just
me.
colorful, right?
Fairy fire gives me
advantage.
advantage on
Right,
attacks.
right.
And then he's going to light up a bright yellow,
Okay.
making it easy for me to save.
He looks at himself.
And then I'm going to have Remy do his attack on him.
Just-
He might go his team's not bad. Team plus
Oh, this will be a player about
for straight. 24.
24 hits.
Sweet. And I get to add. Oh, wait, no, it doesn't apply to him. It just applies to that. So it is a damage plus 3 plus 1d4. 3 plus 3 is 6 damage.
Okay.
Okay.
He's going to bring it in. First arm strike. That is a 23.
Yep.
For 4 points of damage. Go ahead and give me a grapple check with bonus action.
Okay. 11. So it'd be a 10. What is his?
You got a 17.
Am I aware? I'm not going to spend charge.
Okay. So with that first attack, he gets you, grapples you, and gets you down onto the ground, where starts to squeeze on that, like trying to rip your head off, and with his other hand, smacks you right in the lip. That's a critical hit.
Really? Oh, that's crazy.
I don't know why I rolled with advantage, because the first one was a critical hit, but so 4, 7, 8 points of damage.
Wait a second. What was that?
They asked him, and he said
I just took 8. Did a D4? No, that's okay. Making sure I understand my thing.
You know, this guy, I don't think you have any more of those resistance potions, anyways. Okay.
Used them up.
All right.
Damage.
That was 8 points from the crit.
Still have the shard. Thank you. I'm going to.
He's so funny. He's hanging on to him. All right.
On my bonus action, I'm going to try to make sure I'm using the right one. Cure wounds. Is that an action or bonus action?
Healing word.
Okay, I'm healing word myself and
Okay.
just have to talk through his strength.
You can do it through writing.
I'm going to use Remy to do healing word
Yeah.
on myself. So 1d4 plus 3 plus 4.
Nice.
7, 10
10.
health back.
Hell yeah.
What? And then I'm going to use the shard and I'm going to crush it on his head.
Okay.
It's my action trying to get it
Yeah.
out. So
I mean, because all you have to do is crush it to cast the spell. I'll say you smash this Chardolin on him, and he needs to make a saving throw against that save DC,
Yeah. Huh.
which is 15. No,
Yeah, it's 15 because I did.
15.
I mean, I could have cast it while I was, but I don't think that's how it works.
But so DC 15 con, you said?
Yep.
Okay. He has a +4 to con save throws. That is a 21. So he is not strong.
Okay.
If I cast do something.
Oh, I forgot to roll my extra d20 for Remy. That'll be it for that turn. No, Remy gets his attack. No, because he got his action.
Okay.
Counts
The bonus action. Okay.
Does he?
No, he can do. Yeah, he used it.
Okay, so that is his turn.
All right. We still got you grappled. First attack. Well, it's over a 12. Unless you have something that's like a shield thing.
Not that I know of. Wait, no. I can add 1d4 to the rolls for checks.
So that one is a 16
If it's a saving throw, right?
and a 17. So we got 2 hits on you.
Okay.
11 points of damage from those 2 hits.
Come on, Chef.
I'm going to. Is he wearing any metal?
No, he's wearing light armor, and he does not have any weapons.
We're going to use. I can't do Fairy Fire and Sanctuary Kit. Fairy Fire is a Constitution.
Yes.
Still have your drop.
They do. I'm going to use my Drop Poison to try to stab him.
Okay, so you are going to be at disadvantage
And then, that's this one.
because
And
you're grappled.
my D4 because of
Because of
Bolt.
Oh,
the drinker can roll. A D4
bold. I thought you said bolt. I'm like, I don't know what you mean.
boldness. Sorry.
Boldness. Okay, yes.
Every attack roll.
Yep. So you are at disadvantage, like I said.
19 for that.
Cancel.
Give me something good, Ken.
Do it.
Something good.
Do it all.
13, or do you want me to reroll because it was like right here?
I'll let you have the 13.
Okay, 13. I'm going to. No, it's a dexterity. So 14. For the hit.
It's only a +1.
I have +0 for my dex. That's +1 with the bolt. Does it need to be 15? Of course.
Do we have an inspiration?
You do.
You have an inspiration.
Do you want to use the last inspiration we have for this?
Kick his ass. See
Yes.
Release it.
No, that was terrible.
Freedom.
Also,
I need to turn on.
You
that was
swing
my-
it with your. He's got you good. You still get your bonus action.
bonus action healing with Remy. So I didn't get my drow post off. So,
Your blade's still.
yeah. We're going to do. Yeah, we're going to go. Sorry. Cure wounds through him is a bonus action for me to command him to do something. For that, right?
Chef.
It can use its reaction on its own, but the only action it takes on its turn is the dodge action. Unless you take a bonus action on your turn to command it to take another action. That action can be one in your set block if you're incapacitated behind. Yes, does that? Channel magic. Homunculus delivers a spell you cast.
Okay, so you would have
So bonus action spending him doing
healing word.
healing.
Okay.
4-7.
Okay.
And then yeah. Well I don't know what I'm gonna do next. 17.
So he's still got you grappled.
Mhm.
2 attacks on you. That's a dirty 20 and 22 for 13 points. Blood.
Wait a second. 18 should have counted because I have fairy fire.
Yeah,
Give me
cancel
a-
the.
Oh, yeah.
We got
Okay.
drought.
Yep. Okay. So deal damage.
Deal 1d4.
Okay.
Good. That's 1 damage.
Okay. Bet.
Oh, plus yeah.
The magic
It would've
is
been-
spell.
And then he has to make a con save. Okay. An 11.
Which is
I believe the DC is 13 to not be poisoned. 8 or lower, you're unconscious.
Tyler,
So-
back check on
He is poisoned.
Okay, it's a
but it's
disadvantage
not
on.
unconscious. Disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
So his attack rolls.
Sorry, disadvantage. Yep.
Excellent. Just go ahead and cancel those.
And and I already rolled. I just rolled his attacks, didn't I? Damage?
But we realized
No, they're at a
afterwards,
disadvantage.
Yes.
he's rolled one with
Yep.
advantage.
Okay.
One was like a 21.
One was it?
One was already 20.
Okay, so we'll say one of them hit you for 6, and then we'll re-roll. Second one, that is a 13 to hit.
Thanks.
Okay. So then you would have taken the full. What did I say? How much the full was?
I do. I don't
Okay,
think
so 6. So 10 total.
Alright.
You guys are just watching. He's got him grappled. And grapple is not a good place to be.
bonus action.
Does this guy even look like he's hurt?
I mean, not yet, but now he's poisoned.
I'm using my bonus action to drink one of my health potions.
I think you did it wrong really fast.
Yes.
2d4 plus my int.
How many times did
Uh,
you say
7, 10 health.
Bonus action.
14 years. Fuck this guy.
And then I'm going to use my action to
Tonight?
This one, this
Yeah.
drop
Target.
and give yourself if you hit him once.
Magic, monsters, gods, demons.
No.
Surely this scrawny little chef can pull out a
I'm
miracle.
going to
tonight.
drop this. I just got disadvantage. He's got disadvantage. I've got advantage
You just have to believe.
because I'm attacking with advantage.
So yeah, it's just the straight.
Plus
No,
I'm really in your
you're still at disadvantage. Because I'm still.
He's got
Oh yes, very good. Okay, straight well.
chef.
10.
10 does not hit him.
And then on my start,
Okay, roll a hit.
he gets 2d20s. He's at advantage.
Yes, he is.
That's a 9 and a 6, but a 6,
Nice.
a 9 plus 6, so 15.
All right, Remy. Blast of force right in Cole's face.
3,
Let's go.
2 plus 3. Yeah, so 5 damage to the face.
Okay. Huh? All right. With his turn, he's going to attempt to keep hitting you, and he's not at advantage anymore because he's poisoned. Oh, 2 straight rolls. Okay. That's a 9 and a 12.
6. Well, he met with that. So
Yep, so the 12 hits. And the poison has taken effect as you take 7 points of bludgeoning.
I'm hovering around 10, guys.
Yeah. Really, if you get out of the grapple, remember he's at disadvantage to do that
I forgot
now.
about that.
So it does take. And however, you can attack with your bonus action with Remy, and it'd be a pretty. If you could not be grappled, that would be
I'm
very
going
good.
to. I'm going to try and pull myself out with my action.
Okay, do we want to use your strength or dex?
Strength.
Okay. Oh yeah, because you can use a charge.
So
Okay.
I'm going to use my
And he's at
charge.
disadvantage. So he rolled. Okay, he got a 5.
You don't
Plus
even
3. That's a 15!
All right.
Oh,
With
you
the
don't even need to use
poison
the charge.
taking effect on him, and you using your armor, you are able to pry yourself out. Dia's impressed. This is the first time you've ever outstrengthed
Nice.
Cole,
He's
and you
on
are
the
no longer
floor,
grappling. He's not prone.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if he grabbed me times that. Thinking
Yeah, you guys are both.
you.
You already have advantage on me.
Yeah, I'm going to cast Raise Sickness. No, that has to be my Forest Blast again through him.
Okay.
Plus a 1d4. Alright, 30. Actually, not 30, it'd be 26.
26 hits.
Okay, and then a d4 plus 4. 5.
Okay.
Did that yet?
No, not yet.
I'm just hoping he misses the next 2 because I need to get.
Chef's only dealt 7
Why didn't you kill yourself on this turn, dude?
Doing something!
Okay.
Do you got it, ball! And then Cole gets up
So way different.
and is going to take first swing at you. Okay.
How has he not realized?
Okay, that was a nat 20, and then the disadvantage 17, so that's a 23 at disadvantage.
That's that's what I.
For 5 points of bludgeoning.
Okay.
Still up.
And his second attack. That is a 12 on the die. 12 total.
What's you have?
Are
Yeah,
you
five,
sure
five.
you don't want me my chrono
Does he
ship?
lowest hit? Does lowest knock me?
No, Lois does not knock you.
Sure.
You could read the definition of chronal shift. Because if you need to use any verbal, any components, then that's
So we know haste?
So less.
Does somebody know haste?
Somebody does.
I don't think that'll help them.
I don't settle spell though.
yeah, without subtle spell.
Someone does know healing word.
Yeah,
But also,
someone could have casted it on themselves when they had a bonus action instead of doing more damage. But you know, it's okay.
Finding that balance.
This is a duel. You challenged him to a duel.
Yeah.
What does it say? Okay.
You're gonna fight him
You
in a duel.
magically exert limited control over the
Try to
flow of
live
time around your creature. As a reaction, after you or a creature you can see within 30 feet, you make an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. You can force the creature to reroll.
It doesn't say.
It just says you can do it, so say it's something.
Say it as though.
Make him reroll. All right. That's better.
Is it?
It's a 16
Damn. All right.
at disadvantage, so he does still get it.
Give me that D4. Own ones, baby.
Chef, that is 7 points of damage.
It was an attempt. Means I have to come back at one.
Next
I'll level 20 and then wipe the floor with him. Yeah.
Dang.
There.
Oh,
Good work,
Shit
Chef.
happens.
yeah.
I should have cast 8 on you before. Oh, well. Would have had 5 more hit points.
Yeah, I should have just been healing myself and escaped right away.
I could have done it at 3rd level. Let's play with. Oh well.
So, unfortunately, with that, and again, Dia doesn't care. She still thinks Cole's a prick. But Cole, you don't have to because you're unconscious. The rest of you have to watch Cole walk over, cockily, get his cloak back on, and head out.
I'm gonna go over and I'm gonna cast Healing Word on Chef to pop so it doesn't die. So
Okay.
for
Oh, shit happens. I'll figure it out.
that,
I'm gonna make more stuff.
You did a great job. I mean, you got out of this grapple.
It's better than I thought I was gonna do.
Yeah.
Usually I'm down within 2
For
seconds.
someone with only 35 hit points, that was pretty damn good.
If only that
Yeah.
spell had gone according to plan. Sorry.
Yeah.
Next time we'll give you Misty Steps so that you just get
he had 7 hit points.
Sweet.
But now I know for the future what I need to do different. Because this place is gonna be here.
You just want to feel safe.
Right,
Yeah.
Steven?
Won't annihilate the village while we're gone.
Steven would
Doesn't sound
never.
like something I would do.
Steven would never have
Meanwhile,
cool level
it's
up multiple
March.
times while we're gone defending the village and have him
Meanwhile, back at Saltmark.
avoid the
Fire.
Steven would never kill Chef's childhood sweetheart.
Chef, you know what you get to do now? Open up your 2 packs of.
Oh yeah, I do.
You can get a good.
Yeah, it's a good night
Yeah,
anyways.
Well, Dia helps you out.
Oh.
You did good.
Like it.
he did a good job.
And then she averts her gaze from the rest of you and goes back to her place.
What the fuck was that?
Tickle has no idea.
All time.
Nobody told Tickle. Tickle, guess what?
What?
That's gonna be Chef's girlfriend. Actually, they've been on a few dates.
Really?
I don't know if they put a label on it yet.
Well, the first one was just talking. The second one was vague.
Dude,
Now
she
we
was
got a thermal plan.
really waiting for you to kiss her. Oh,
She's so into it.
Give me a history check
Please roll
or
one.
insight.
Please roll poorly.
Insight's worse. And no guidance.
Insight.
14 plus 3. 17.
She was totally waiting for it. There was an opportunity. Both when you left
You
her,
missed it.
both times when she went home, there was a very set window.
Oh, chef. Oh, chef.
Just kidding. Is like 4 hours after. Oh my god.
He's thinking both saying damn stuff right now.
You know, right for the psychic damage.
Yeah, you know, gets knocked back out.
It's okay.
Well,
Been a
Jeff,
gentleman.
you can still roll your deck of power cards.
There's both of them. You have 4 or you have 8 rolls to do.
Yeah, these two and these two. I'm going to roll 4 at a time. And there's color coded. So we have an 83 and 40.
83 is the Black Knight. 40 is Oceanus.
Go. Ocean.
Do I need to roll d20s for those?
You can for the Black
Spell the ocean.
Oh, got it.
6.
Knight, not called.
Next two. 74 and 43.
Okay, 74 is Kaji,
Yes, may work.
and you can roll a d20 on that one. And 43 is Drunky, who you can also roll a d20.
Nice. 9 for the first one.
Okay,
18 for the second.
okay. So follows in the first pack.
No full arts yet.
No full arts.
Next two.
2 through for full art.
70 and 30.
70 is Spleen, and 30 you can roll a d20 for
11.
is Jakub. What's 2?
55 and 40.
55 you can roll a d20 for
10.
Standard Chad Lackman, and 40 is another of Chance.
Nice. Go for every shot like that. Yeah.
Chef is kicking himself right now, realizing that she was waiting for kiss.
It's okay, buddy.
Everyone does.
Another baseline.
Yes, we do.
There you go.
And that one is on New Year's Eve.
Hey, you know, if that one goes well, there's a little tradition. We have a winter for the new year.
Yeah.
Bring in a little kiss.
Black
Yeah.
It strikes
I
me.
haven't actually gone to a New Year's Eve.
It's a
I knew.
Feywild too.
You guys never invited me.
Also happens in the Shadow
However, yearly allowed display section.
film. Yeah. Any other time you get executed.
So,
Particle too funny.
That wasn't a joke.
that
Wasn't a joke.
that you guys can eat and drink and be merry. And even though he didn't beat his childhood nemesis, he did better than he has before and still got the girl.
Said that he
Yeah, I know. At the top. I was saying it would be funny if overtime was Cole, and then I'm like, it'd be even funnier if he was Dia.
Bad Steelers.
The other day at work, I was like, dude, if imagine 8 point in the WWE, if he loses, gets like killed, and then they're like, all right, time to revive him. Just gone. You're like, what the fuck? The coin would trigger.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys eat and drink and be merry, and it's the night of the 21st. So unless you guys have something you want to do, I think we'll just time skip a couple days.
It's birthday party.
This was the night of 22nd. Because the day we got to town, and then we spent the day, and then we spent the next day, because the next day was the date.
Oh, I think you're right. So
Yeah,
it's the 22nd. So we can time skip a couple days here. What day do you want to do something?
It's my birthday on the 29th.
That so we can time skip to the 29th.
I'm going to spend
I've loved
Beth,
that.
and you can,
I'm saying
if you want to transfer infusions with your hammer, you could spend.
source.
You could get 7 more days on your golem.
I'm going to do. So I can work on how many potions a day?
If you're working on your golem, then you can do 2 potions a day.
I'm going to spend 3 of those days working with the golem.
Okay.
Are you gonna study?
The rest of the days I'll be hanging out with Dia and kind of helping her.
Right?
I think I'm gonna go
So
back
that'd be
to
like
Larry.
in the first with those 7.
I don't know.
So are you gonna have made any potions in that time? Or
Yeah, I'm gonna actually spend. Wait. So how many potions is that? So it'd be 2,
not?
6.
So 14. And over 7 days.
But 3 of those days are gone.
Oh, but okay. So 4 days,
8.
2 potions.
So generation potion is.
Well, if you're going to, it's up to you if you want to keep with the regeneration because you are looking for gold.
Yeah, but we are also looking for getting her wings off as soon as because she wants them.
That's true.
So if we can't find Golveron right away, that's what
Okay.
we're gonna focus on that first.
I
Regeneration is. Oh, I would have ground up that diamond dust. So it is. I have 100%.
What if it is?
So I have.
I bet he frequents
So that it is it's still a roll to create us. Go wrong.
Did you read the thing in the notion about it? Yeah.
That all Suba leaf,
Okay.
50 diamond dust, 60 elemental resin.
Intricate.
Okay, I have 250 elemental resin.
And
So
that's 6.
4 of them.
Yep. So you can make you have enough. So they're each DC 16.
And then 4 diamond dust, 500 PP.
I haven't checked the notes.
200.
200.
So I'm just gonna make sure I get this. 300 GP. And
I think
then
felt it was there.
so that's only like
Island.
10 left
More size.
out of Suba leaf. So
Need
yeah,
limit.
I have to roll 4 of these,
4 DC 16 checks of your alchemy check.
and I'm going to.
Actually,
Is it
even
plus
the
9,
ruins
right?
of Salt
Plus
are to
9?
make you large, to make you Northold now.
I can't read it.
Canadian has a middle
Two of
arm
these at
before
time.
Northold. It's too far before Northold.
Okay.
Aren't you like dead?
Maybe I'm used to being.
That's
Dirty 20
2
pluses.
2 regen potions.
So that's a 17. Die.
Salt Marsh is gonna have
Take
That, so you have 4
Marsh gonna have a middle
potions
arm.
for you.
With
Yeah.
those, I'd hand those to Tingle.
Remember.
Like each day, I actually no. Hold on, you don't get them yet.
It's a birthday.
That would be the birthday present I'd be working
That
on. And then
so you
that's
have 4 other potions you could still do.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna
You're
make.
gonna combine them into one large bottle.
I'm gonna try because if I do
Regen potion takes.
so I'm gonna do 2 more regular, and then I'm going to attempt 3 times
Just sip it throughout the day.
because I have 4 of mine. already.
Millimeter growth every single time you take a sip.
Okay, I'll just let you do it.
Okay.
So you don't have to roll for the regulars.
Yeah.
There's not even, or it's a DC 12. But I mean,
The lowest I can get is technically
11.
Yeah.
So if you don't roll a 1 on your D20, but even then, you'd have to roll. Yeah. So
Just roll it.
you can roll for it if you want. Otherwise, I'll just let you reliably make regular.
I've been making so many days. And it takes so many days to. So I'm gonna do that. It's gonna take.
You have pull 1 on your D4 and your D20.
Yeah.
I'll just say you have enough reliability creating these where I will waive the DC 12.
So we're gonna do the greater healing potions. Get percentage so
The alchemist.
Okay.
12, 15.
Is good enough to make it. So roll me a percentile.
Everyone, wish me 100.
Get it.
99.
No shit.
That's crazy.
All
That's
right.
fucking insane.
So you can roll for your second one because you were going to attempt 3, you said, right?
Yes. And that is a 21 on the die without bonus.
You don't have to roll because you can't lower than a 1 on percentage. So you can reliably that. So with the DC 15, you can.
So I've made 2 my last attempt. 14 on the die.
So you have 3 greater healing.
Solid.
Subtract.
That.
Yeah.
So
Pretty
that, that,
Right.
I have no more
Uh,
ruby dust, so I need that comp.
it is now time skip a couple days. Yeah.
You said that Ilvar was he offered to teach me jujitsu or something?
Oh yeah. If you want to spend that time learning the grappling.
Sure.
Can all of us go?
So you need a strength of 13.
Oh, yeah, no.
One away.
Is he surprised that I?
You would be very surprised.
12-year-old charge is out of touch. I have a 13 strength.
Does not have a 12.
Okay. With having the 13, but without having the 13, I will still get to roll to learn to. Okay, so if you succeed on the roll, the learning roll from him, you'll learn how to properly throw a punch. So
Okay.
I'll say your unarmed attacks, though you might not be proficient in them, will still do a D4 instead of just 1.
Nice.
So any of you who wants to learn that from him, I'm going to say for the lessons, he's going to charge 50 gold.
I can do that.
Okay, yep, that's fine. I got a 15 on the die.
Okay, I haven't set a DC in my head yet for that, but I'll
19 on the die.
say a 15 sounds fair to learn
Okay.
how to throw a punch in the course of a week. So, Tingle, yes,
So if I already know how to throw a punch.
yeah. If you are so for you, you would gain the Tavern Brother,
That's huge.
and
50 gold for a feat is incredible.
50 gold and a week of downtime.
Yeah.
Even
Let's
as
such it up.
he just never have letting us have downtime again.
Any downtime this whole campaign. That said, did you want to learn how to throw a punch?
I'd rather learn how to get proficiency in Arcana.
You know what? If you spend time at Dia and give her 50 gold, give me an intelligence check. I'll say the DC is 15, but with her and Morgan and Chef's help, I will let you have proficiency in
Guidance.
Arcana if you get a DC 15 intelligence check. You can take guidance.
Let's go. Bethany related.
Let's go, Ted.
So close. It's only a 13 minus 1, so.
What is this considered? An ability?
Do we have any inspiration?
Reroll.
Oh, crap.
Chrono shift.
Do I reroll the Let's do or no?
It's if you want to.
Sure. Okay, it's worse.
Aw.
Way worse.
Try again.
Next downtime.
That's okay. Yeah.
Do we have any inspirations left?
My chrono shift is considered
you
a
want-
reaction,
they're so
but I
tough.
can use it twice in a day. Can I just use my second one?
Yeah, you actually, yes, you have that ability, which lets you use it without expending your reaction.
Oh my god.
Not like that. Bro. Damn. Oh, well. Studying is hard, okay?
We
It's so crazy.
tried that.
We tried.
It's okay, Dad. We'll work
Yeah.
on this again.
Yeah.
another day.
Yeah. Oh,
Can I
well.
find a feat or an ability or something?
Is there an ability you want to work on?
Yeah.
That would be found up north. If there's an ability or a skill that you want to train, you do have downtime and you can train skills.
How are the gnomes doing?
The gnomes are doing pretty good. They actually enjoy the less strenuous work of mending nets and without having a devil breathing down their neck.
Good.
They just work for McGucket. So
the purple guy.
I think that one of them makes up for the
Use the
purple.
spell magic so he wouldn't be purple.
That's trying to study.
Is that a magical effect, or is that just like
That's brain. I've been trying to study for a week.
oh my god?
But
Is the purple some magic,
you could attempt to dispel magic.
or is it
on
like a curse?
I
They put
don't
in
think
plate,
it
they
is
put in
wrong.
silver into
Dispel
it, and the
magic?
guy just skipped through.
No, he does.
No,
That's
would
right.
you mind
Dispel
taking a
magic.
shot at making Mr. McGugget
Exactly.
Got it.
top purple using the spell magic on him?
I mean, why not?
I mean, potions are magical effects, so
Yeah.
maybe. I
Okay.
didn't even know.
I can try. I also have lesser restoration. That'll do it.
Okay, so you can dispel magic.
Yep.
So,
Okay. He probably wouldn't like let you to let you talk him into it, but you could be like, just try to spell.
Yeah, we're just standing like nearby. Like, I'm not even gonna look. You look over in that direction because he's not gonna look. Right.
Okay. Sure. I'll just go up behind him and I'll start casting.
Alright. Yeah, the skin is no longer purple.
Consider it a gift from Chef Boyle Boyar.
Bless your soul, chef.
Thank you. I'm
Sometimes
sorry it took
he's
so
a
long.
specialist.
Sorry, that's
Somebody who really knows their arcana.
Can I go to Rain's Mirrors and have them teach me how to sew properly?
Sure. Say 50 gold, and the week of time you can learn to sew.
You can add that to your proficiencies list.
I know. Can
So-
I get a sewing kit too?
Sure.
Excellent.
With that, Tingle, it's the 29th. It's Tingle's birthday.
All I want is to go to the tavern with all my friends and have a nice meal and some ale, unless you're charted.
I'm gonna buy as much ale as you want, Tingle.
Yeah. We're gonna party.
Okay. Cake.
Yeah, they can make a cake.
I mean, we could have had my
It's a
dad
North
make
cake,
it.
so let's split it. It's a North cake.
I vote for him making the best cake.
Yes.
If I hit as a 16 on the die, I don't know what his plus would be. Because he was a professional chef for
Yeah.
years.
Say wisdom is more of a charisma
I'd
based.
say probably a +7. What did you roll on the die?
16.
Okay, so a 23.
It's all about presentation.
So it's a very, very good cake that you have at the 10 Trail Tavern. Celebrate Tingle's what birthday?
How much so presentation?
So originally I thought it was 40, but you told me 50.
50.
51?
Sure.
51. Yeah. I'm gonna stand up on the table even though I'm not tall. And I'm just gonna say, I just wanna say one thing before we start the party. You guys are the best thing that's ever happened to me. So thank you for being my friends and loving me and caring about me. Even with my past. So thank you. So I'm gonna go around and give each one a hug.
All right. Can you give Tingle her birthday present?
I have, as Tingle, you're about to down your drink. I'm like, hold on, before you down what your well, before you let you whistle with that, try with these, and you hear clinking as I set this wrapped gift with a nice red bow on it.
Am I able to get the bow?
Roll with strength.
21.
Yeah.
Okay.
Snaps.
So
These are my things.
They are.
How does it work with me? Do I have to drink?
you have to drink all 4, and you will roll 8d6 towards your percentage. And I believe you had 15% towards your.
Yeah,
Just 2 more.
okay, that's 6, so I need 2. 1 more.
I know 8d6s.
Yeah, I had enough. Not bad.
So I don't know how your wings grow with those mechanical wings on there.
You
I
get
had-
two
in
sets
my
of
head,
wings
they
that
were
are
like-
biblically accurate.
Breaking the wings, but like still attached
Yeah,
because they were magically attached to her body. So
that's true. So they kind of conform to your wings as your lunar moth colored wings continues to spread throughout.
And I like
Oh,
spin
yeah.
around and I
Reverse
kind of.
virus.
I know like the mechanical ones don't flap, but like kind of try.
Oh, yeah.
Literally reverse cabling.
They look so awesome, so I go over and give Chef a hug. And then I haven't given you a friendship bracelet. Pull out my pocket. I went over to where he had his first date with Dia, and I found a flower, and I wove a little a bracelet, and I handed it over to you.
thank you. Chef is getting extremely red in the face. So, yeah.
On your sewing skills, I wanted to have made a single like a disguise scarf that she could wrap in any way that she wanted instead of just her bandana, so that it would like, and it's like different. Like one side of the scarf is like light colored and the other side is dark colored, so you could flip it out.
Thank you. I go over and give Morgan a big hug.
Thank you. Birthday.
Cheers to that.
Tingle gets tanked.
Wings twitching.
Floating around.
How long it takes to float her wings.
You just like grab her and hold her hand. That's okay.
Tingle, what do you
So.
say about flying and drinking?
Ah,
Pouring an ale.
we will skip 2 more days. New Year's Eve. And the village is setting up for a small festival. And at this point, while you guys are out and about, you would see you with your perception being high enough.
Easy.
What was his name?
Johan.
Hold on. Fly. Oh, with an with a VAN.
So
Should we go introduce ourselves? I think he might already know us.
heads towards the grove. You see this. You don't. It's not like you just strolling through. He's like you see it scurrying, and it heads to the grove.
Just
I'll go
also, you have a greater healing potion. You have a greater healing potion. You have a greater healing potion.
Oh, it's like right there.
And then 2 regular healing potions, 2 regular healing potions. We keep the last 2 just ours.
Thank you, Chef.
Because I made 6 more afterwards.
Okay.
Well, and
Where do the regular healing potions go to? That
Regular is me, Thad, and
sweet. I also burned.
When you're a point fanny pack.
You could have repurposed some of that material to make Tingle's outfit. No, I just
About the symbolism.
yeah.
Unfortunately, all a point merch is fire retardant.
throws it into the ice
Melt
water.
it somehow. Acid or something.
You can shred it.
I don't have
Just like sorcerer's burst with an acid bubble out of it.
So you guys head to the grove.
Yeah.
The Arctic fox up in the tree looks down at the group of you, scurries down, and grows, taking the form of a human man, a little bit older, with white hair, dark circles under his eyes, and kind of covered in he's wearing white furs for warmth as well. It kind of like it looks very similar to the fucking can't talk. The fur of the Arctic fox. So You.
I assume you were the one that.
You look like you could have used a little bit of help.
Yeah,
Just,
I appreciate it.
We all do, really.
those were next.
And you are Johan, right?
Yovan.
Jovan.
Johan.
And you are
I'm Boyar, Chef Boyar.
Chef Boyan.
Tingle.
What's your name?
Charter.
Name's that.
That
Nemesis.
nemesis. Just saying hi.
That and another thing. We heard you walk through the Fey realm.
Yeah. It's a bit of a hobby of mine that I enjoy.
That's an interesting taste.
Well, you are adventurers, aren't you? It's the same
I
thing.
don't think we can
Just
really
mix-
judge this.
An explorer.
Sure.
Did you just get back from the Feywild?
Yeah. I've been back a couple days. Scoping out the area for where I think the next portal. Bumped into some interesting folk in there and then helped you and then yeah.
What's going on there now? Anything crazy?
Well,
Any big events?
unseelie kings.
Sandman.
Yeah. Still taking charge. Lost his general last year.
It's unfortunate.
For him.
Yeah. Just be staying for a little bit, but I can direct. I mean, I have to find the portal still, but like I told the other group, I already have a suspicion as to where it may be. So.
And this group that you talked to,
Mm-hmm.
skin normal, skin shiny. What was it like?
Right. Yeah, shiny skin, I suppose.
Did they say
No,
or they were all
they were eager. They were eager, off looking for it.
Did they say why they wanted to go to the Feywild?
No.
Yeah. Did they seem eager about anything in the Feywild?
They yeah. They were asking about the Sealy Queens floating island that I wrote about.
Yeah.
I wanted to visit the Sealy Queen, just see.
That's just
Not every day you see a repurposed Netherese enclave.
Yeah. I bet the Methalar in there would be pretty helpful for them, considering they want to use it to make their own iron will.
Is that supposed to mean something?
Yeah. So those people you talked to, they weren't human.
Yeah.
They were. I'm sure you could tell they were forged. Specifically, a group that wants to hunt and kill all their beings.
They were friendly enough to me.
To get up there.
They got the information they were hoping to get. Like a Mythalar.
I just guide anyone who needs to find the path.
How would you feel about guiding us then?
Punch in the right direction. Same I did for them.
We'd appreciate it. And feel any better. And then, I did see Golveron was more towards the unseelie kind of domain. He was looking for something. Must have been pretty. I don't know what. He was looking for something. Something taken by a quickling or something.
I think it's
What's that?
Oh, we have a feeling we know what he's looking. Retrieved it.
Very good. Well, yeah. He was asking about so much. Just asking about where the unseelie side of things would be. Asking if I knew the whereabouts of any quicklings, which I don't know when he went in there. I just saw him on this last trip. I didn't ask how long he'd been in there. He was just bumped into each other. Put him in the right direction.
the feeling.
Yeah, it's like so
What's
smart.
more important?
Is there a form
think
that
the middle
Golden
are.
takes? I've never met him, but does he take us like you prefer your Arctic fox?
Well, I don't know if he's got a preference, but I've seen him as a wolf. He's always got little bits of kind of green moss stuff woven into his fur. It's kind of his aesthetic.
Yeah.
Just curious that we were to come across that.
What since we do plan, I assume you plan to go in there, right? Whether
This
it's
point.
whether it's the Mythalar or it's to
Go
Gulfran, what are some fauna, local flora and fauna we should be watching for? Do you have guides that are still accurate? Because I've heard that sometimes when you write things down, they don't become accurate.
Things change all the time there, but the plants are usually the same. Some of them.
Moving trees is really crazy.
Yeah. Believe it or not, I've seen a couple moving trees. Stuff like you better keep an eye out for those things because they can hit.
Yeah,
They can hit hard.
they can hit.
Just use fire.
They're
Don't like
awfully
fire.
sneaky, aren't they? Like,
They can be.
yeah,
They can be.
sometimes
But not
it's-
usually. They're pretty fucking. It is a big tree after all. So just keep your ears peeled for any,
it's a pretty distinct noise when the tree walks.
Yeah,
It's
pretty
hard to
distinct.
mistake it
Yeah,
for
it'd be
anything
weird.
else.
If nobody else heard it, but somebody for sure. Do you think you could give us directions to the Sealy Queen's castle? 'Cause by the sounds of it, they may need assistance.
Well, I mean, it depends on. Yeah.
This is game. Would I kind of know how to get there?
Uh, you'd be pretty.
And
It's a little tricky for someone who's not native, just because sometimes if you want to get someplace, you already have to get someplace mentally. You can't find the rusty button unless you're feeling real fucking hungry. And then you walk into the woods, and there, Feywild provides. There's the rusty button. There's your, rust burger. I don't know, whatever they got there. I've been in the Feywild eating rats for 6 months. So
Do you want a good meal?
sometimes you gotta be somewhere mentally, and if you're angry, just remember the places around you. You can see in his eyes he's a little bit off. The things around you react to how you're feeling, heart, and your mindset. If you're angry, it's gonna react angrily towards you. If you're mean and you're happy, that pushes, they're gonna act. It's if you're light, like spiritually light, just got this joy in you. It's in the project. Whatever you take, that's what you'll get. Take with you. That's what you receive.
You should sell courses on this. This is really cool. This is incredible stuff.
If you feel heavy, it'll weigh you down. And if you're burdened by something, by loss, if something mentally makes you feel heavy, you might get real heavy. You might start sinking into the ground and shit. Wow. Never know.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a lot to think about.
You can roll, since you're the one talking, actually everyone can one insight.
I know.
That's a dirty.
17.
Actually, no, that's a 22.
21.
15.
17.
Right. So anyone with a 15 or over notices he's glancing at Nemesis.
Nemesis, you got something to say?
Not that I was aware.
Sorry, you just look like someone I know.
Oh, really?
Who?
Like who?
Wow. There's this carnival that goes around Feywild. She just looks like one of the sword dancers there.
Like a purple teeth lady.
The Indigo Devils. You just look a lot like
Oh,
Hey, that's the brother?
They're demons?
um, and I just kind of like slide into a sitting position.
Yeah, no, they're actually on their way to the Sealy Court too, if I remember. They kind of do a tour in the Sealy areas, but I think they were headed.
I think we have a directions. Do you have
And
a
I'd love to give you directions, but I don't know where the hell you find it.
well, my only question then is most likely
Well, like I said, it's not. You've read my work.
actually no, I haven't gotten to do that.
Oh, we have. And
You read my work.
of course.
Yeah.
It was inspiring.
Thank you. I sold them to it. Now, like I said, you don't. It's not like when you step through it, and you're on the other side. Not like big wild. Don't get there when you know what you're doing. So sometimes, you'll be having a little pup.
Yeah, I know.
And as you look at this cloud towards the sky, and then the cloud of smoke turns into the stars, and you're transported when you look down. Things just happen. But there was one spot that I was suspicious. One spot that I told these, what did you call them? War guys? Warforged? Yeah. Told them what I knew. No, just point them in the right direction. Like I like to do.
Yeah.
Also, so I told them, there's, when I got back, forest grows each time. And in the forest, this last time, like 2 weeks ago or something, there was this big ravine that appeared in a clearing that wasn't there. This ravine, I don't know, north, it's a good ways north. Say 60 miles north of here. Yeah, it's this clearing of the forest full of these trees here. It points out the below. Forest full of these things. They're native to the faith. Some of them move. I said, I don't know if I said watch out, use fire, but not too much. Because if you start a big fire, a lot of them, what was I saying?
Ravine.
Yeah, the ravine. So far, say about 60 miles north of. You'll be wandering through the woods. You're gonna think you're lost, and maybe when you're lost in these woods, you accidentally enter the Feywild. But if you don't, and you get to this ravine, I've seen it where I was, when I'm lost, and I'm just scoping it out. You're sneaky, so I have things, just like this, like an observer, just an observer of the world. Some observer. Student. That's a great teacher. Yes. And a guide for your soul.
Yeah.
And so when I'm perceiving this for me, I've seen creatures falling out of this ravine. I've never seen nothing go in there.
I'm beginning question. What time is it in game?
In game, it's early. It's before.
Just trying to make sure
You're
I
not
get to the
missing
game on
anything.
time.
Talking to a hippie, you miss your day.
See creatures crawl out. This one fucking thing, dude. It was just a bunch of hams just fucking crawling up, just like swimming at these things. How was it? Was it cool? Good talk? Was it mean or was it nice? Sometimes you find nice ones. Yeah.
We always we got
Bad
we got
touches.
somebody sold all 200 pounds of hams. Big old piece.
I mean, I don't know who your hand guy is, but I could have got you 4 gold pieces of hand. Honestly, there's some ladies. There's some ladies from the Fae,
Oh my god.
from the Fae, right? And they're actually
Careful.
about a mile into the sea of moving ice here. They like live down there under the water in the shipwreck.
What?
No, these ladies. These ladies. Now, you know, at first, you know, they're not lookers, but they know magic. They're pretty sweet.
They know magic? What type of magic?
Weird.
Can we go there?
These 3 ladies. Yeah, they're under the.
Show me the lady.
In a ship.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Yeah, just there.
Listening?
No. I'm trying to get some bear.
Yeah, no, but these 3 ladies that are just down there.
What could they provide to us?
What were we talking about? Why did I bring up the ladies?
Oh,
Hands.
Yeah. They would have bought those hands for you. They would have spent way more.
Well, no, we don't. We're here for a bit.
They buy all sorts of weird shit. I don't know. That weird like it. I mean, sometimes, you know, they got weird shit. You could buy, like, maybe you could buy stuff from them. I don't know. I was down there as a little fish, you know, just kind of observing. So passive person. And I'm exactly, you know me. I'm just observing. I'm down there, just taking in the world. I mean, it's chilly. And there's ladies down there, and they're just doing what these ladies do. I don't know, they're just making shit. And you know, I was like, finding shells.
You said they're not hookers. What do they like?
Oh, I mean, you know.
No, we don't. That's why we're
Well, they're not wearing much, but they should be. And they're wrinkly. You know, they're wrinkly, and they got like, you know,
they're under the water.
yeah. But they're ugly.
Like a hag ugly?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, they are hags.
You see hags?
Yeah.
About right.
I seen them.
Who's waiting for that one? Who's waiting for that one?
So, like, you know, I was bringing them stuff. So, like, you know, then, you know, no, I was like, you know, finding, like, seeing that they're like,
and an observer. He can do both.
He needs to make
you can
some
be whatever you want to be.
He's also
They're
a guy.
looking for shells, you know, shells. So I'm like swimming little shells over to them as a fish, and they were like taking them, and then they like throw them, and I go spit that. And it was a good time.
Oh my god,
It was a good time. Now, you know, I've seen them not be nice. They've been, you know, they don't like people. Sometimes they get a little, you know how the ladies get. Just don't want to be bothered, and they killed him. They killed the guy. I saw him kill a guy, and it was slow.
Are they more
It was a painful slow.
It was a pain, but they didn't come with like a present or anything. You know, like sometimes, like I told you with the thing. If you read my work, you read my work. I don't want to insult the faith. Yeah. So if you go there, you need to have something. Do you think this dude was just there trying to take stuff from the shipwreck? But that's kind of like theirs, you know? But they had some stuff down there. There's like, you know, swimming around the boat. There's like, you know, there's like a chest. It's got like some stuff in it. And there's some other stuff. You know, like they had a cape down there I saw. Seen a cape. And then I seen this fucking stick down there with a button on it and a horse. That's just what I seen. I'm just telling you what I saw. Like I said, I'm just an observer.
horse.
I don't know what it does, man, but it's cool looking. It's got a little horse on the top. And yeah, and a cape.
Would Troy know what that item is?
Only an arcana.
That couldn't tell you.
Natural wants to know.
Can I know? Can I?
I mean, I know what it is, but I don't know if Charlie does.
Roll an arcana as well.
Okay.
I'm not perfect.
Almost.
I
Sorry.
tried.
We bent all of the rules now. We didn't actually. We obey.
That's
all the-
13.
That's a 26.
It sounds like he's talking about the movable rock.
That's nice.
And the cave could be anything.
But yeah, I know. I saw that. But yeah, that's. If you want to get rid of some hands, those are the ladies you should go to.
He got rid of all of our
Buy him back.
which is just. Alright,
Guys,
my
want him
other
back?
question
You can try to buy
is, if you were me and you're about to go to the Feywild, what type of gift would you bring?
What do you mean? You got something that's important to you?
It has to be important to me.
Yeah, it's all about the seed value. If you don't want it, they don't want it. If you love it, they love it.
So if I love something that theoretically I didn't love before, will they not believe it?
It's gotta
Well,
have
you're walking a dangerous line there. The world knows. The world knows if you values.
Can I just?
Because I don't have a lot of valuable items these days anymore, and you know, a lot of them are sentimental now.
That's what they want.
They want your
They want
sentimentality.
your
I don't want to give away my friendship
That's-
bracelet.
The more you want to hold on to the gift takes.
Because I fuck.
I love
His
your
cards.
cards.
No, that. Oh.
That's just his kill my Fizzy to get up on his cards.
Yeah.
If I lose my arcane focus in the Feywild, I'm gonna.
Okay.
That's it. New character. I will leave.
Yeah.
Go for nails.
But yeah, no, this ravine. Yeah, these guys, these warforged,
Yeah, it's worth
they're probably there. I mean, they've been there. They've probably been looking around a lot of
Great.
days.
Great.
So, I don't know. Do you want to go get there too? I mean, you can.
What do we want to do?
It's a ravine.
Yeah.
Goes.
All right. Would you like to go into town and have dinner?
I'm in town right now.
We're in the grove.
Yeah, that's right. It's like right there.
If you like,
We're gonna go eat.
Would you like to
I,
do?
we can make up some grapefruit. That's not
Some
Nice.
grapefruit.
great food.
Oh fuck, I love grapefruit. Okay, well, I'll try some grapefruit. Yes.
Grapefruit.
These questions because I'm
Yeah.
just a teacher at heart. You know,
Johan,
so I
Right.
really
Instant.
how would you feel
in a
if
spin of the world.
you let us get the first read of your findings?
I already told you all my findings. I ain't wrote them down.
Oh, okay, I see.
See, Dad and I are thinking that we start writing down our adventures. So
Yeah.
it'd be great to have
Oh, yeah, it's kind
somebody-
of. It's back in now.
It'd be great to have someone to, you know, like things over, exchange notes,
For free.
like,
Mhm.
We're just getting started. We only have one essay so far, but like,
Hey, you want to go over stuff right now?
yeah, I
I thought we were gonna eat some grapefruit.
We can eat and talk, right?
Can't do this because, like, I don't know how you work, but when I'm chewing on food, I've got food in my mouth. You're not supposed to talk because you know what I'm saying.
Sure.
You didn't hear me because I pretended I had.
I can see the problem now. Yeah.
Yep. And
But we could
as much as I love grapefruit, it gets messy. It's got the juices
What-
and it's sticky.
What if
you know?
spoke between bites?
you know,
I mean,
like,
I'll give it a shot.
you know, like who ate?
Oh, you know what? We appreciate that. Thank you.
And then when you start talking, quite the, you know, like that.
Take turns.
Yeah.
Yeah, like just a good.
Yeah. Yeah.
We can definitely work something out. Does that sound like an agreeable arrangement to you?
Where are you gonna get
Well,
the
even-
grapefruit at though? It's cold up here. I'm pretty sure it's like a tropical type of deal.
Great.
I know a lot about plants.
Yeah, that's fair. Would you settle for maybe a nice meal at the Battle Russians?
The Rusty Button?
Meal? Or
Give
the
it a shot.
Rusty Button, whichever you'd prefer.
I mean,
Let's go to BBO.
very spoken.
Very spoken. Plus, I know the chef. He's pretty good.
But Bradish. I don't think that was it. But no. You know, Fairy, you kind of seem familiar too.
Familiar.
You want me persuasion?
Actually, how many fairies have you met?
It's kind of rude to say they're all the same.
Yes.
I swear, you look like I've seen. Maybe I've just seen someone you like know, you know?
Maybe.
I don't suppose you go around like punching through people or ripping the spines out while it's still attached to their skull and the rest of their body flops in, or you like plow through somebody holding on to their or like you punched a guy in the back and then ripped out his whole kidney and then like took a bite out of it and then like threw it with a stop. I suppose you like swung down and then like punched the guy and then like tied his legs together with his own intestines and then you blew him up and then he exploded and then. So if you're not, then I mean I don't know. Can you do that? But you know the fairy I saw didn't have tattoos.
There we go.
Tattoos are permanent. So you know,
Yep.
if
Couldn't have just gotten them.
no tattoos,
They stick with you. Poke and stick.
But this was the general of the Unseelie Kings.
Probably,
Yeah.
but the general one.
But she's missing.
Yeah, she's
Named
missing.
Ringo.
That's why I was like, maybe she's here.
Named
you know?
Ringo.
But if you're not the
Your name's
The
Gringle.
If she was here, what would you do?
put it in my findings. Like I said, I'm just a pacifist. I'm just an observer. Anyways, we're gonna go get some BBR.
Yeah.
All right, so you take this food to Brazilian butt rations.
Brazilian.
Brazilian backpack.
Or
You know, you guys been around. Like you're explorers and stuff, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Because those fellas was asking about you.
Us, specifically.
Well, I mean,
what they ask?
they were asking about
Did they ask why we were in the house?
no, you guys were in the hills. That's cool. You should write about that.
We should.
Yes. You should not tell the other guys that, though.
Tell you guys what?
That we were in the house. Don't mention that.
What are the guys?
The Warforged, if they find you.
Oh, yeah. No, but they asked. Yeah.
Yeah, why?
Yeah, they ask.
Oh, we're like besties.
We're actually going to buy you a meal. I bet they didn't offer to do that.
That person got hired for it, and also, you know, I'm not the kind of guy
To
who would
keep
just
secrets.
withhold information.
Information
You know,
is free.
It's free. It's for everyone. A body. People say the body's a temple. My body's a library. People just check out everything. Like,
Dude,
Yeah,
that
sure
is
they
a
do.
solid mindset.
yeah.
I can see a lot
So
of
what
wisdom in that.
It was one of the mindsets of
Well,
Yes.
it was just asking if I had seen you guys. You know, at the time, I didn't see. But then I was a fox because I can do that. I don't know if you. But then I was a fox and I found you guys. So then, you know, I went back and told them, like, hey, I just found your guys that you were looking for. You know, but they were, you know, on their way, this ravine that I told you about, that ravine, remember?
Yeah.
So they were on their way there and they were like, oh, that's good. So, you know, they was trying to get into the Feywild. Well, just before, yeah. Yeah. Because they said something about like watching, like they could watch you.
And that doesn't feel weird.
I'm just an observer.
Yeah.
could be watches.
I watched. So I felt this rapport, you know, because they were watchers.
But
I'm
in
a watcher.
like
But you're also a seeker of knowledge.
Yeah. And I found the knowledge of this guy being tied up by some other dudes, and he was napping, but I smelled poison. And I had seen you, all of you go into the cave, and then I see you guys are missing, and I see this guy's tied up. And I'm not, you know, a pacifist. I'm not going to fight. So I just, I scurried my little fox butt in there, and I just nibbled on him a little bit, woke him up, and then I scurried on out.
It is a miracle he saved you.
You know, that is a kindness that we will repay dinner.
You don't have to nibble on me. It's okay.
Not the plan.
Not really good.
We're gonna give you food to nibble up.
Mm-hmm.
One food.
Yeah. So, there was,
Seen anything specific? Just trying to make sure they're ahead of us, right?
yeah, I mean, if I saw them that wanted me to tell you where you were going to be, but they see you. They're probably, they can watch you. They said they can watch you. So, I mean, but yeah,
Okay. This has been nice. Let's get dinner.
So, chef, what are you making?
I'm making a creamy fish stew.
Okay.
Just throwing the cod.
It's grapefruit.
And see if there is any grapefruit.
Give me a d20 roll. I will say on 19 or a 20, there's grapefruit.
It's a lot.
There's not grapefruit.
And then I'll be making sides, just some steamed veggies.
Okay.
Good. Well, 16.
Okay.
Keep saying that way too early.
So, place the food out, and no silverware or anything. He just starts hogging this down. My friend, chef, you're an artist.
Appreciate it.
I see your soul, and it's so beautiful. And you just poured so much love into this. I can just feel it. I thank you.
It's more aggressive
So much.
flirting than when.
And then starts slurping it down.
She's gonna keep climbing at this point, dude. He just finds it too funny now.
Right.
So he's eating. You guys got any more questions?
Yeah. Sandwiching.
Sandwichin?
Yeah. Are you?
Read.
Yeah.
He started off domain.
Attention.
He just took more. And he got generals.
Yeah.
He had.
Generals does he have now?
well, I mean, right now he's just got one. But, he has, another, if I gathered this information right, then, his one general went missing. And that general, her sister is the new general.
Her sister.
Yeah, she's like the spellcaster.
Oh.
Like a magical fairy who can, do stuff. You familiar with magic?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I'd say
but
so.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this fairy knows magic.
What type of magic?
Like all kinds of magic. I've never seen it. It's just what I've heard through the grapevine.
It's her sister.
I mean, that's what I heard.
Just leave him right on.
That's the scuttlebutt.
You know the name of this sister?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
What is it?
it's Thimble.
Good to know.
Wasn't it?
Anyways, yeah, he just kept getting stuff. He kept taking more, but it's just never satisfied. He just wants more. He wants more, and he's taking domains. And if he finds another archmage, pulls him, and then he's creeping into people's dreams and making them see weird shit.
Yeah.
Taking
meet him
walls.
last night.
So from his.
One time I didn't sleep for a long time, but then I fell asleep.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Mystery.
Right.
Does anything make you vulnerable to dreams?
When you sleep, you have dreams.
Yeah, but is there any state of mind? You know how you were saying that it's all about how you're feeling.
I mean, I mean, I don't know, but like I feel if I'm like searching myself right now and like trying to just what I feel like if you're carrying more weight, you're like there's something, there's something
There's
there
something
that
that
he can grab onto easier. Like if you're of a clear mind, like you feel figured out, but if you got baggage, that's hanging off, that's something he can grab onto. Now he can, even if you don't have baggage, even if you're like, a straight laced guy, or gal, and like you got your shit together, he can still weasel his way in there. But like it's easier for like the lower hanging fruit. You ever go to a fruit sheet and there's like one up high, but then there's one that's lower hanging? That one's easier to grab onto because it's the low hanging fruit. But like if he's got like a group of people and he sees one of them has like some trauma, something that he can cling on to, then he's gonna probably go for the fruit. Instead of climbing the tree to get something, he will climb the tree. But if there's the one that's lower, he'll take that.
Yo.
Sick.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I love it.
I had to test it out. Well, I have a frame of it.
all right. I mean, this guy's been really helpful. But I didn't know what going on.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna turn in for the night. But
It's 10 in the morning.
A big festival tonight.
Well, were we gonna talk book?
that's right. We gotta go to the library.
We gotta get you ready for your date.
Wait, Dad and I are going to the library.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna look for anything on chronology just to see. It's unlikely, but
Give me an investigation.
can I borrow someone's dice? I put my
Is Jovan still here?
Yeah, thank you.
Hey, so you mentioned something about that Netherese enclave. Can you say anything more about it? I'm saying. Well,
It's a flying. Do you know what Netheril is?
yes, I do.
So you've heard of the Netherese Empire?
Yes, I have.
Yeah. So it's like one of their islands. It didn't crash when Carl's Folly happened because they were in a different dimension and they were in the Feywild. But like it was still going fast and a lot of people didn't live. And then it got taken by they let because they liked the elves, because they taught them magic once. So like the Fae just started living there too. And now it's just Fae. That's just it. It's just Fae. And that's where the Sealy Queen is.
You know what its original name was?
Yeah, let me rack my brain for a second, man.
Here is page flipping.
So I wish I had bookmarks in this.
Because all the it was.
Okay. So bet. Okay, what was your investigation?
13.
13. Bet. They only have one little morsel of information. Only one thing that catches your eye, and that is a little brass wedge. I'll just draw it.
Yeah, make smaller one.
60.
God.
It's like the anti-AI guys.
Steven is so in touch with online culture.
Yep, that's me.
Steven.
I'm
Trying to find it. It's the pages of my mind.
the pages of my mind.
There are so many pages in my mind.
So much. So many pages of things I have yet to write.
There's so many 80s song lyrics in here.
Spiel. 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 That's the name of what the place was called. For some reason, I wrote it on one of the first 3 pages in my mind when the rest of the information on Spiel is like 30 pages back.
Can you give some more information on that? For those pages?
Dude, I just told you the name of it. What else you want to know?
I guess so. You talked about it like it's taken over by Faye. What kind of Faye?
Faith. Steely faith. They're nice.
Sometimes.
Where this, the Sealy Queen is chilling.
Tell us about her.
That's my next trip is like going there. I just see it from a distance. And I hate that.
I want to go there. Do you like to go with him? Use it as a guy.
I'm not going right away. I just got back.
Yeah,
I know the say well.
we should leave soon.
Yes.
Yes.
Next year.
Boy, we're staying.
Boyar getting his New Year's guest.
Yep.
So,
Which is a tradition across
Every
like,
In interplanar tradition.
Yeah.
So that's where we'll end this session.
woo,
Huh?
that was great and fantastic. I had it
So soothing.
so
was
good.
so fun.
Give me a second for the XP here.
Yeah. Level up again?
We get 10,000 experience, right?
yeah, that's what I thought we were doing.
Okay, I'll just do it at the start of next
No,
session.
we're doing it. We're doing it.
We're doing it at the start of next session.
Okay, forget.
We will not let
Did
him
you
forget.
re-listen to the last session to get any bonus XP figured out?
From last session?
Yeah.
I already gave you guys XP for last
Bonus
session.
XP?
Yeah, but bonus.
What about bonus XP?
Oh my god, I have been bonus XP in so long.
Well, yes, we had XP. We gave out bonus
Start
XP.
last session, you gave it up.
No, that was just XP.
No, you gave some bonus XP.
I gave
Yes, you
bonus
didn't
XP.
give any bonus
That I said that Spain could get bonus XP when they're doing miles.
Yeah, you said everyone turn in your bring out a backstory, so we did.
Bonus XP.
And then I was like, you're like, okay, when can we get XP at the end of the session? You go, oh, we're doing milestones. And I was like, what the fuck? You fucking lied to me.
You gave me a story.
All right.
Everyone wrote back.